Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the USS Robinson. Its mission to seek out strange new worlds, but none as strange as us, of course, new lives and new civilizations, and to boldly go where no one has gone before.
Counselor's Personal Log. I very much enjoy my new posting to the USS Robinson, and everyone has been very welcoming. But sometimes I sense that the rest of the crew have trouble relating to me. Sigh. I have decided that in order to more fully integrate into the social structure of the crew, I will redouble my efforts to fit in.
Lieutenant T-Dowd, have you completed that first contact report?
I sure have, Admiral.
Oh.
Hello, T-Dowd. Are you going on duty?
Yes, Captain.
Where is Mr. T-Dowd?
I'm here, sir.
Lieutenant, I cannot help but notice that you have been altering your appearance lately. May I ask why?
I am the only non-humanoid serving aboard the Robinson. I thought that this would help the crew to relate to me better. Put them more at their ease.
You don't need these accoutrements. The crew like and respect you for who you are.
You really think so?
I am certain of it.
Now, T-Dowd, I really think you're fitting in just fine.
Thank you, Commander. I can't tell you how much that means to me.
I ran out of time. We haven't got the ending.
To be continued.
Also, apparently I deleted the bridge sounds from halfway through one scene. Sorry.
Anyway,
Thank you for that little taster. I'm looking forward to the finished product. I think it'll be.
you do know we're live, don't you?
What?
Are
We're
we?
live. Yes,
Are we?
Since when?
since like
Oh.
the whole cartoon. Hello, everybody.
Oh.
You're joking, right?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to A Question of Trek. And thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us for one of the top 133 quiz shows airing in the mid to late Sunday morning time slot. In the co-pilot seat is Admiral Brainy Specs, not wearing his court-mandated plaid top, I see.
No, I've got my Star Trek shirt on.
That's as much Jeff as I've ever seen in my entire
He's got legs.
life.
We just saw him stand up. We find out something new every week.
I guess so. Isn't the
We're
only one
full
that
of
does
surprises
stand up.
around here.
Well, and joining us today as team captains, the radiant Zoe Kirk Robinson. How is that radium exposure?
It's coming along nicely.
Gives you that special glow. And of course, our other team captain needs no introduction. And joining Zoe today is Patrick Furlong. And of course, it's Conti, who's graciously given me he's letting me take the wheel today on this very special episode.
Try not to crash the ship this time.
You're the one who reversed it.
I don't know. Just because I left the blinker on for the last 20 parsecs.
Handbrake turn sound familiar, Conti?
the J turn. And appearing with Conti is Chaz, who I don't know if this is your first time with us, Chaz, or not.
It is.
If it is, welcome. And if it isn't, welcome.
Thank you very much. As Jeff referred to me at some point in the pregame, I'm the sacrifice for being on Conti's team. But
Oh,
It's not a sacrifice,
yes.
it's a baptism of fire.
Let's just be honest. Everybody.
Baptism on fire works too, I suppose. So thank you.
Not so much a baptism of fire as a short straw, I would think. But anyway, why don't we have a look at our scoreboard and get team names out of the way?
Well, since we're here.
Yeah,
Team names.
as we have the time.
We can do that. We have the technology.
Can we build him?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. So Zoe and Patrick will be appearing as the Captain Protons, and Conti and oh my gosh,
Chaz.
I forgot already.
As
Say again? Oh, Chaz, right. And I'm so sorry, Chaz. And Chaz are joining us as Conti's comrades. Now, let's begin. I don't know. Let's be devils and try. Zoe. Oh,
Hang on.
Getting Zoe from the
Conti,
back.
have you been putting hidden cameras in my office again?
No, I've been putting hidden cameras in your shower again. I mean,
I can
anyway.
see you.
my Lord.
Don't worry.
No,
Yeah,
Can I get off of Conti's team now, please?
If you
This
want
is
to look
Conti.
Yeah, we can go 3-on-1.
Spectacularly sideways.
naughty boy.
Oh,
I
wow.
think-
There's an option to touch up your appearance.
Well, I wouldn't.
And all it does is make you shiny. That is weird. That is weird. No, I don't like that.
It's the radium. It's the radium.
That's interesting.
Let's check out who's in the chat, and hopefully they're a bit more reputable.
Relatively.
Okay.
Wow.
There goes that theory. But anyway, Kapla, Bird of Prey 5, thank you for joining us. He was the first cab on the rank. Mikey from Scarborough, thank you for joining us.
Oh, yes. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
Happy Father's Day.
Yes.
Hello, little cat.
Daddy's Day. And hello back to James
Hello.
or Newt from our Milton
Hello
roleplay. And there's Omni, Smarty Pants.
Hello there. Hello.
Oh, the scores were settled. I said that Zoe was back with a score to settle. I don't exactly know what that was.
There's the first shot at Jeff that I talked about in chat earlier. According to Walmart, Jeff only looks 18 or under 18.
He
I got carded at Walmart.
Jeff does look your heel. It looks about 28 to 32. I've said this before.
Oh, I do not.
You do. You do not look 50.
Well, I am 953.
You do not look 50.
Patrick's trying to get brownie points with the cat on camera.
I look 50. I'm 42 and I there now. You do not.
Hello, Kitty.
This one's very sociable.
I think we have more people in the chat.
Yeah.
Do we? Oh, my goodness.
James
That's
MC.
incredible. We have more than one viewer.
Oh, I didn't even hit like and subscribe yet. Gordon, the Mighty Space Chicken.
And that's everyone so far.
Excellent.
Yeah. That's
Oh, great.
Go.
Live
We
long
love
and
our
prosper to all. I don't know what that accent is. Hello,
All right
Kat.
then.
Hello.
Any more chicanery, or shall we get on?
Let's get on.
Let's
No,
get.
we could do a bit more chicane. We were only 10 minutes in.
Oh wait, somebody's just popped up in the chat. Jennifer E. Kirk of Model Railways Incorporated says, how is everyone set phases? I can't read the rest because the heart is covering it.
Set
To
phases to
fun. To fun.
Oh, fun is overrated. I once had too much fun with a hula hoop salesman in a lift. So,
or is it set phasers to stunning?
As opposed to sudden interest in
Set
botany.
phasers to rigged.
Don't say that. You're on my team.
Okay, well, let's be devils and start with round 1.
Oh, do we have to start with 1? Can't we start with 9?
Yeah, let's start with 12.
At the very beginning.
There is no round 9. There's not even a round 6 or 7.
Yes, there are. You just never do them.
Where's my book?
Would you like to explain the rules of round 1 first? Because we have a new
Can you explain them in the form of a rap? I'll do the beatboxing.
Welcome to round 1. Consists of 10 questions. Each question worth a point if answered correctly. If a team cannot provide the correct answer, they have the option of raising shields, which gives the question to the opposing team. If they can provide the answer, they get a point. And if they can't provide an answer, the point goes to the team to whom the question was originally posed. Okay.
Yes. Sorry about that. So round 1 contains 10 questions that each require a single answer. Correct answers are rewarded with a point. Incorrect answers get nothing. And teams have the option to raise shields, which just buggers up the whole works. And then Zoe doesn't get the questions I wanted her to.
You were supposed to reveal that.
Sorry, I have to stop putting everything down on PayPal. Only raise shields the one time, though, per team. So, shall we get on with question 1?
Go on, then. Since we're here.
This is for Captain Protons.
Yeah, those ones. Telsian prisoners were rumored to suffer from several incurable forms of which disease?
Telsian. Which series is this from?
Are you asking for a hint?
I don't even remember the Telsians.
Are we speaking Eubonics today? Okay.
This is a...
Sorry, Space Chicken just said the clap.
Gordon is nothing if not consistent. And that's why we love him. It is a Voyager quote, and the hint is the Telsians would. Oh no, never mind. It's from Voyager.
I can confirm that it's from Voyager.
Telsians.
You can or can't?
I can.
He is worth every penny he
C-A-N, can.
This is not an episode that I've seen on my rewatch. Or if it was, I was in the middle of painting my Warhammer figures and I wasn't really paying attention.
Perhaps your teammate might know.
Yes, I'm going to have to rely on Admiral Patrick.
One thing, I'm not overly familiar with Telsians.
Yeah. I think we should raise shields.
Ooh. Are you sure? I wouldn't.
Conti's grinning, so Conti either knows or really doesn't know.
I think you've captured all the possibilities.
Possibility.
Risk is all part of the game. You want to sit in that chair?
Risk is our business.
Raise shields.
Why we're aboard her. That sounds really dirty.
I saw what Jenny wrote. Dear lady. Okay.
I'm definitely not familiar.
All right, then. So, to the Conti's comrades, Telsian prisoners were rumored, notice the inverted commas there, to suffer from several incurable forms of which disease?
Dysentery. No, I'm joking.
I'm assuming the inverted commas were yours, Admiral.
You did put them into the question.
Did I? That doesn't seem like something.
The single quotes. You did.
Oh, well, clever old me.
You are clever.
Clever clogs. Thomas Potts.
Thomas.
Cutting but accurate.
Thomas. I do a complete job. I don't do a half job. And you don't know all that goes into putting this together.
All right.
Admiral, you have a fan.
I think.
Which Admiral?
You.
All right.
All right.
Well, thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that.
I think.
Well, Conti's team's working that one out. I'm going to feed Little Miss.
Patrick, you need to stay seated on the show, mate.
Pardon?
You need to stay seated on the show, mate.
Yeah. There'll only be a moment. Or I'll have Little Miss walking on the keyboard.
Cat's got to eat.
I'm going to go with gullibility. They're gullible.
That's a disease in Conti's world.
Well,
you get tablets to cure it.
They never. I know they never processed. They were known as the most gullible species in the quadrant.
Have you talked to your teammate?
What do you reckon?
I'm struggling to remember the Celsians, so I'm going to have to trust Conti.
Oh, you're in trouble if you're trusting Conti.
They were known.
Well, they got suffering from covered monkeyitis.
The Celsians were known to be the most gullible species in that quadrant, and one thing they were famous for was that they never prosecuted people. So,
see, I'll remember them if the name of the episode's mentioned, but given I don't know an episode.
So, gullibility is your answer, Conti?
That's what we're going to go with, yes.
Yeah,
okay. Well, let's see how you fared.
Okay.
Psoriasis.
Were you thinking of the what the Ferengi were talking about in False Prophets?
No.
So, which episode do you think this is from, Conti?
I don't know the name of the episode, but I remember the name Celsian, and they were known as the most gullible species in the quadrant.
Okay.
Well,
no, they kind of were. They were gullible in that episode. I don't know that was a species trait or a race trait, but I'm not going to say any more because this episode comes up later today. All right, Captain Protons. Sorry, no wait. How did Captain Protons get a point?
We raised shields. They didn't answer, or they got the wrong answer, so we get the point. Now we get the next question.
Gosh, you just learn something new every day.
I know. It's good job Zoe's there, isn't it, to teach us these things. Otherwise, we'd just be all over the place.
It's been so long since any of us actually managed to get a point from raising shields.
It's been a long time.
That sounds like welcome to a question of Trap Chaz, but nonetheless.
All right, Captain. Wait a minute. Is it Captain Proton's turn again?
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Okay.
It is indeed.
All right then. Well, buckle up because here comes your question. Who was the captain of the cargo carrier erstwhile?
Ray Shields.
They don't have shields to raise.
We've got no shields left.
Yep, the shield's blown out.
The cargo carrier erstwhile.
Ooh, Jenny, that is harsh.
Jenny every week asks me how much I lost by. She's a very supportive wife. Patrick, am I right in thinking this is the cargo carrier that the pilot guy from Enterprise served on before getting into Starfleet?
Wow. With a wife
You're
like Jenny.
Sorry?
You're thinking Travis Mayweather?
Yeah.
I thought that was Horizon, unless that was another one.
Oh, you might be right there. Yeah.
No.
This is a toughie.
I really thought I was going for easy questions again.
No, you didn't, you little fibber.
No, I truly did.
You are one of the biggest porcupines I've ever met.
I'm not telling porkies. What did I say one time? I thought I was telling pikeys. I got my slang all.
Oh my goodness! Don't say that on the internet. You'll get cancelled.
What slang?
I know that's a very mean word, isn't it?
Oh, Patrick, if you haven't a clue and I don't have a clue, we should just guess.
Give me a moment. I'm trying to...
That's all you can do at this point.
It is your remaining option.
I'm thinking it's got some weird name.
They've all got weird names. It's Star Trek.
It's going to be nice for Conti's comrades to have their own question.
It's not Captain Pugwash.
Did Jenny get into the show?
This isn't Chet Nerdy.
She's very, very lively today.
Jen likes
her
taking
oat.
the piss. She's finished work, you see, so she's able to sit down and just enjoy herself. And apparently enjoying herself requires her to take the piss out of us.
You mean Conti's not allowed to use the property of John DeMarco at O'Brien's?
Yeah, John DeMarco.
Absolutely not.
John DeMarco's property.
Well, does pronunciation matter?
As
To
long
an
as you're
extent.
close.
No, but enunciation does.
I enunciated once. Didn't get
I'm
much else done that day.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I'm thinking this is Enterprise because we don't see many cargo ships in other series unless it's Cassidy, Yates, and DS9 or Neelix. But
What is Cassidy
Okay.
Yates' ship called?
We had that last week. If you were here,
Yeah, that last
you would have
week
known.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was traveling.
indeed.
So
It was the
Oh,
USS
that's right.
Sosa.
You didn't watch after the fact?
I
dude.
fell asleep.
Burn
You're
her, she's a
traveling to another
witch.
dimension.
She's a witch.
Dimension
Burn
of not
her.
only sight and sound, but of mind.
what?
I am
Captain
sure.
Oakham.
As am I, T-Dowd. as
Sorry,
am I.
what?
Serious
Captain Oak.
allegations from my teammate there.
I think he's the one played by Clancy Brown.
What, the right?
Sorry, I missed what you
Oh.
said.
Captain Oakham. I think
I'll go-
he might be played by Clancy Brown because I like that. Sounds like because I like that episode with him in.
I'll take your word for it. Let's go for it.
But I said,
Who-
forgive
who
me the
is it?
pronunciation.
Who is it?
Oakham.
Oaken?
Oaken.
Okay.
I'll go
Okay.
with that.
But I said,
Okay.
forgive my pronunciation. I've lost a few more teeth since last time.
Well,
Fair enough.
let's have a look.
It might be close if it's what I think it is.
It's Thadian Akona from Enterprise. No, sorry, from what's that show? The one with Captain Picard in it.
The Next
The
Generation.
Outrageous
O'Connor.
Oh my goodness!
Outrageous
Star Trek
Akona.
Picard. Yeah, it's Star
No
Trek
wonder
Picard.
I couldn't get the. No wonder I couldn't get the
What do you-
answer. I always
What do you
skip that
think, T-Dowd?
episode.
What do you think, T-Dowd? What do you think?
I thought
Should they get the point?
He's referencing a completely different captain, Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
show is it? Which one is that one with Captain Picard?
Well,
in it? Did I hear that right?
well, he's in a couple.
That one
That is true.
Picard.
Well, actually,
The
it was
first
in
one.
3 if you want to count
The
Deep Space
first one.
Nine.
This is the problem with trekkers. They're so darn persnickety.
He wasn't in the original series. He wasn't in Voyager. He wasn't in Enterprise.
He was in
He's
the
only-
original series. You just didn't see him.
He was key grip.
They're so darn persnickety in parentheses when they're on the top left or top right of the screen.
Remember, Kirk did say he was out saving the
Ooh.
galaxy when Picard was in diapers.
Did I say top left? I
wasn't
meant
it?
just top right. Sorry, Conti.
Okay,
Can
so
we have a question now?
Yeah.
Shall we
Yeah.
go to question 3?
do you feel like question 3? Why not? It's only been an hour and a half.
I take
all right.
umbrage with that. It's been 25 minutes.
See, this is
It
the
feels
problem.
like an hour and a half.
Point was
There are two
pronunciation
perspectives
too
about
off.
time. How was Tamir related to Paul?
To me, to you, to me, to Paul, to me, to Paul. It's like the Chuckle Brothers here.
Okay.
We all know she was to Paul's dressmaker.
She was to Paul's.
For the other team's benefit, now it's an enterprise question.
Well, community that begins with a T.
Or
and it's
is
Tamir.
it?
It could be her mother.
Dun, dun, dun.
Because all females begin with a T.
Not
For some
true.
reason, I mean, the obvious answer is mother, right?
Not all Vulcan females begin with a T.
No, but there are no males that begin with a T either. Only
Yeah,
females.
because there's a certain one from Wrath of Khan that doesn't begin with the letter T, but an S.
And the lady from Star Trek 6.
Valeris?
Mm.
Right.
So that's two
Okay.
cases.
I
Only
think she
female
was meant to be a
Vulcans
Romulan
have
lady.
names that begin with T. There are no male Vulcans that begin with T.
Yes, Tuvok.
No, you know, with a T with a bloody apostrophe.
Oh my goodness.
Tuvok. It's Tuvok.
He got you there, Conte. He's got you there.
He
Shut
did
up.
get you.
You're all
Joining
fired.
us is Krista Duke. Don't worry, you've only
Oh,
missed
okay.
Christian.
I'll see you later. So what's the answer?
I
Cheek
don't
of
know.
the family. Gordon Cheek.
If you don't know, you could always raise shields.
You can do.
You can raise shields, indeed.
You know what I'm
They're
like
good.
with Enterprise.
Good point, Zoe.
Right, Tamir was the ancestor of T'Pol, who crash landed on Earth, I think, in the 30s. And she's the one that gave the Velcro to the patent office so that
That's
Oh,
two
okay.
of the clone.
could go to university.
So what ancestor would that be?
She was a paternal grandmother. How far back it goes, I don't know, but she was a paternal grandmother down the line. I think grandmother or great grandmother.
Oh, which is it?
It'd be more than great. It'd be like great grandmother or something like that.
She was
Vulcan
T'Pol's
Fulham.
ancestor. That's our answer.
Yeah. But,
I'm
but
afraid
remember,
we're looking for something a bit more specific than that, Contes.
Yep.
remember, Vulcans have lifespan of 200 years.
Third cousin twice removed.
I would say great
Well,
grandmother or something along
Go
those
that far. Just remember, the Vulcans made first contact in. We'll say great grandmother. Great grandmother.
lines. I think there's more greats than that.
Uh-oh.
No, I think great grandmother should do it. We'll go with great grandmother.
Okay, well, let's have a look at your answer.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh,
Well done. To
Wasn't
Paul's
the 30s, though.
foremother, which translates apparently to great grandmother.
Wasn't
Indeed,
the
it
30s. It was about the 50s because they were watching I Love Lucy.
Which was a
And
nice.
Sputnik.
And that's a
And
nice
Sputnik.
skin joke there. While
That was a
watching
nice
that
little
show.
head nod to Lucille Ball, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
we owe her a lot.
Another of Star Trek.
and a gentleman by the name of Desi Arnaz, of course. Ricky Ricardo.
Lucy, you've got a lot of explaining to do. Well, Conti, you've had so many questions. Let's give the other team a go. That's shields for you. That is shields for you. All right, next
Now,
question
now,
for
My
the
last
captain.
question was my
Project.
pronunciation too off for a point.
Yeah. Sadly, yeah. Never mind.
So I didn't
Well,
hear
and
you say
the
anything about it.
I think the context you gave around it was also indicative of you were thinking of the wrong person.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
We only
Next
know-
question for the Captain Protons.
Conti.
Yeah, sorry, I was.
War gathering. Which article in the Starfleet Charter allowed for the creation of
Oh,
section?
it's so easy.
I told you these are easies.
It's so easy.
I believe this is section
It's-
31 of Article 7 of the Starfleet Charter.
Is that the bit of the charter that allows experimentation on Conti?
Yes.
Oh, is this Pick on Conti Day, is it? That's Pick on Conti. Okay.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
The same part of the charter also promoted
No, it's fine. It's fine.
extra
All good.
admirals.
Good.
Unlike in Jeff Nerdy, where it's always pick on Jeff Day, apparently.
Yeah,
Next
it always
time.
is.
Next time we pick on T-Dowd and it goes round the circle.
Yeah, but
We
remember, Conti, I'm
love
always picking
Conti.
on you.
Conti puts the tickle in article.
Welcome, John DeMarco.
Especially for Jeff Nerdy when your name is Cinnabon, right, Jeff? But
Exactly.
anyway.
Or Thomas. Or Thomas.
Yeah, or Thomas.
I'm not being persnickety. Why? Oh, maybe I was.
Also, hi, John. I saw the chat thing.
Known to happen.
Be safe on the road, John.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't listen to us if it's going to cause a crash.
Thomas says,
No.
well, today is Sunday, so yes, it's Pick on Conti Day.
But then again, every episode's pick on Conti Day.
Well,
Section
we're on
31
Sundays.
of Article 7.
I have to support my
Going with
teammate even
Article
though
7.
I've been taking
Pretty
shots.
sure. I'm pretty sure it's Article 7.
Okay, then. Well,
What
let's
do you
have a
say?
look.
What do you say? What do you say, Patrick?
I'll go along with Covered Monkey on this one, so
Okay.
I don't know it.
Crossed fingers.
Can I have a get before we answer? If they
Go.
Are you plumping for
For no-
Article 7, Chloe? Zoe, sorry.
or is it if they get
For-
it wrong,
for
can I
no-
have a guess what it is?
For no points, what do you think it is?
Article 10.
Okay, well, let's
Let's
have a
find
look.
out.
Article
Article
14.
14. We were
Article-
both wrong.
Article 14.
Jumping in there, trying to make me second guess.
But what? Article 15 allows me to beam living beings into a sun during Starfleet adventures.
Well, I was still closer than Zoe, so
But,
That only happened
You're
twice.
still wrong.
I was
Yeah.
closer.
Yeah.
I was
You
more
were
right.
wrong.
He Dowd was trying to combine Zoe and Conti when he said Chloe, but
I know that's. I was wondering why I did that, and that must be why I did that. 'Cause I don't know anyone by the name of Chloe. All right then. Well,
I don't either.
I guess Conti's due for a question, and Chaz, since they've had so.
Would be
large-
nice. Just once in a while, we'd like a chance here.
Yeah.
Go on, then.
We try to spread the bow. Who was responsible for the death of Luther Sloan's son?
Believe that was the Dominion, wasn't it? Wasn't his son?
What's the question?
Who was responsible for Luther Sloan's son? For the death of Luther Sloan's son? Sloan is from Section 31, and his son. I remember it
Well, I
being
thought that
mentioned.
was. I thought T-Dowd was
It's not-
responsible for
Patrick-
that for misprogramming the sleep.
Patrick, it's not your turn.
So
Don't give them clues.
nice give a joke answer.
Oh.
Oh
no,
my
he
God.
can give us clues if he
Take
wants. Zoe.
T-Dowd
We'll
to kill
take him.
him.
I think I remember some it being said that his son was serving on a Starfleet ship and it was destroyed by the Dominion.
Oh, that's what you want.
For some reason, I mean, Dominion's probably our best answer, but I have a feeling T-Dowd might be looking for a specific individual, but maybe not.
I am looking for the correct answer. That's true.
Is that the kind of show
Yes.
this has become?
Is it a specific individual?
I'm sorry. I just have different standards.
I mean, we could, having him said that, we can stick with Dominion, I guess. Why not? I don't have anything better.
So, are we
You
plumping?
could raise your shields.
We're going to
fellas?
go with Dominion.
I thought they raised it. Did they not raise it? Oh no, they've not done.
No. We're going
Not
to go
Yeah,
with
Conti's
suppose-
comrades.
I suppose you
It was
can
us
do
who
it.
raised shields.
our
And as
answer
Zoe
is-
said, for the first time in a long time, Zoe's team got a point off it.
Conti, what were you trying to say?
Our answer is the Dominion.
Okay, well, let's see if there's any hope there.
Hey.
Look at that.
Well done. Well done.
Monty and his beautiful mind strike again.
Hey, we're halfway through the round.
Back over to the Captain Protons, who have been waiting very patiently for their question. And here it comes, patience reward.
We're getting a lot of feedback from someone.
Is it me?
I don't know.
I've not heard any feedback. What is the Breen word that designates a high-ranking military officer who could also hold political power?
Thought.
Yeah, take all the time to think you need, but not too much.
Put as much thought into it as you
I'm pretty
Thought?
thought. T-H-O-T.
T-H-O-T.
Well, that's what you're saying.
T-H-O-T. Does your teammate agree with
the
your
Breen
thought?
Meisterburger. I love it.
Well, I've not watched the last season of Discovery yet, so if that's revealed in that season, I don't know.
Thought is a rank that's mentioned a lot in Discovery Season 4, but it's also in the final season of Deep Space Nine, where what's his name? Damar. Isn't it?
Well,
He
it's been
says,
10 years since I watched the last season of DS9.
a thought. That's like a legate, isn't it? And then the Breen to go, and the Dominion says he says you should get your universal translator adjusted. So which Damar says, I would have if I'd known we were meeting the Breen.
Thomas, I just repeated what she said. I didn't give an answer away.
So yeah, I think it's thought.
Okay, well, let's see how that answer measures up.
Yeah, it's not often we have a thought on the show,
It is indeed thought. And fun fact, it also indicates that hoe over there.
Yes, it does.
Wow.
By the way, this is the first thought we've ever had on the show. So this is actually a clean show.
Speak for yourself.
It says the man wife over there.
Yes, welcome to Question Trek After Dark.
Okay, well done. Looks like we're neck and neck. Who would like a question?
Go on, we'll take one.
Okay.
Well, it is their turn, so.
Compy's comrade. We were working on a bit, Jeff. Oh.
I'm sorry.
What is the primary composition of planet Theta Zeta?
Well, first it starts off with the core. Then
Kit
we have the man
Body odor,
and then a crust, and then an atmosphere. See? And that's what, when the conditions are right, it's what allows life to thrive.
And when two planets really love each other,
they make babies. Is that the correct answer?
no, I'm afraid. I'm afraid you have yet to provide your serious answer.
It's comprised of theta zetans.
Theta Zetans.
You can raise your shields, or you could consult Chaz. There's a thought.
I know. We're teasing. Chaz, do you have any idea?
Another thought on the show. Wow.
Yeah. Thoughts galore.
Chaz, the primary composition of theta zeta.
The only question I've known for sure so far is the O'Kona one. I'm not confident on this one.
I think Gordon in the chat is describing a Ferrero Rocher.
And this might be a good one for shields. I don't know.
Conti loves shields.
He's shield mad. Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I don't even know what series this is ridiculous. You're asking 2 hard questions.
Right, Theta Zeta. Theta Zeta. Why would they go to Theta Zeta?
Because
Why
the
indeed?
plot
Go there for a
says
reason.
so.
We'll have to go there. It'll probably be something valuable. I'm going to say dilithium. It's a Y-class planet with large composites of dilithium, which they need for
Do we have consensus on the comrade?
so they can
among
go
the
zoom through space.
Yeah, because the only other thing I can think of is M-class, but I don't think that particular planet's habitable,
No,
so
it's
that
a
wouldn't be it.
It's definitely a Y-class planet.
Y-class, okay.
We're going to say dilithium.
Or a why bother class? Okay, dilithium. Let's see. Correct.
Is this the one from Discovery? Is this the
I'm
one
not
from
sure.
the bird?
I don't remember. I did these
Oh.
questions months ago, so I don't remember. Is it?
It is. It's the
Okay.
planet that the burn started at.
Couldn't even come. So not
So,
only was it a crap resolution to an interesting plot, but they couldn't even come up with a proper name for the frickin' planet. Good grief, that's so really annoying.
Yeah, tell me about it. Omni
Like-
says smash hit series. Yeah, I'm gonna smash it. All right,
Hello, Arabic Sonda, Julan
gonna
Crew.
hit hard.
See you.
Welcome,
Hello,
Arabic.
Arabic.
Greetings.
That show could have had some great seasons. The burn is not a bad idea. Basically restarting the idea of putting the Federation together was a great idea, and then he went and screwed it up by having it all to do with a really upset kid. It's like, I'm sorry, but that's not acceptable. Star
No.
Trek is not new wave sci-fi. Star Trek is proper sci-fi.
Yeah.
The opinions
annoys me.
expressed in the previous rant are universally shared by everyone on this panel.
That's the problem, I suppose, with any science fiction show.
Welcome to springtime.
Whenever you give a sci-fi show a large budget,
I thought,
it never
I thought
seems to
Dad
do
was
as
going to go
well
a different
as
way with
sci-fi
that.
shows with a lower budget.
Yeah,
But anyway,
because they don't have to
All
tell
right.
stories with big budgets. They can
I
just
thought
put
Dad was
explosions
gonna
on
go-
screen.
The
That's right.
opinions in the previous rant from Zoe Robinson are not the opinions expressed by a question of track.
once again, we are in the lead. Look at that, 3-2. Whee!
Look at them, just leaps and bounds ahead by 1 point. Let's go to the next question. For
Might
kicks.
as well just end the game now. I mean,
But I've got so
Look,
many
I've
more.
said my piece.
All right. So, I believe this is Zoe's. Which race believed that they previously existed as small, timid, ape-like forest dwellers living in hollowed-out trees to avoid predation?
It's so
I
easy.
believe, Patrick, that this is the voter.
and
Well,
we
I
are
reckon-
getting the feedback.
Go along
We're
with
still
that. if
getting
you
the
want,
feedback.
Are you still getting feedback?
Not now.
Yep, we are both in agreement that it's the voter.
James MC
Alrighty
says it's
then.
Ewoks.
It's Ewoks. Same thing.
We are the Ewoks. I remember that show.
I wish
Ah,
I
the
didn't.
80s were cool. weren't they? So good the days. I
Oh,
miss the 80s.
and every BAFTA it won. So let's see if indeed the Vorta are the species or race in question.
Auntie.
Yeah, I am.
After these
Survey
messages,
says.
and indeed, twere the Vorta. Well done.
Yay!
Well done, protons.
Go
All right,
protons.
so-
Go protons.
Conti's comrades, let's see if you can break the tie with this fascinating question. What position did Lieutenant Commander Ariam hold on the USS Discovery?
I object. You said a fascinating question.
We seek not only to amaze, but to educate on this program.
Yeah, this, but you said
Conti's hairdresser.
and this is not a fascinating question.
Fascinating is in the eye of the beholder.
It's difficult to reconcile
I
what.
think she
each
might have been the
character
operations officer, wasn't she? Operations, something like that.
I know she's on the bridge. But I can't remember.
And then she got taken over by
Conti's
Control.
hairdresser.
Cosmetician. I saw what it took to get her into all that blubber. It was quite an ordeal.
I think she was an operations officer. Sorry. She was the spore dry
The other ones I'm thinking of are communications and
I
comms.
know she was some sort of operations officer.
I don't think she was tactical either. I'd say operations, yeah.
Ops officer, something.
Also, on a side note, Jeff, John would probably call Discovery non-canon, but anyway.
All right, let's say she was the spore drive ops officer. Ops short for operations. That's the word short.
That's
Oh,
what the cool kids call it.
He would just say it needs to be hauled away as garbage.
No,
Take that back, Admiral. I like Discovery.
Let's have a look.
What was their answer?
Spore drive ops officer. And I'm afraid she was, in fact, spore drive ops officer.
Wasn't she the android? Or the android light?
Yeah.
She was the cyborg or something.
And today, that is the end of today's show. Thank you all for coming.
No.
Don't be rigged. Okay, then. Final question.
Nice job, Conti's comrades. Way to go.
Yes, nicely done so far. And Captain Protons, let's have a question for you, just for looking so good.
I feel like I detected sarcasm there, John.
In what establishment was T'Pol introduced to the rhythmic energy and syncopation of jazz?
Well, obviously, this was at Pon Farr night at the Vulcan Academy. I love that episode.
Some bar in
Mikey
New
says
Orleans.
his bedroom. Sorry, what were you saying, Patrick?
Wow,
Some
Mikey.
bar in New Orleans.
There is.
Conti had a hidden camera in the full shower, right?
They call the Pon Farr.
That'd be a good team name, Pon Far Enough or Pon Too Far.
Well, I can't think of the name of the establishment. Just some bar on Earth.
Pigging back off of Patrick's Ewok comment, it could be a galaxy pond far away.
Ooh, that's good.
Pond far away, pond far away.
Sorry, pond far away. My bad.
I genuinely don't know.
Ooh.
So.
One too far, Batone. It is a
James
time
MC says BBC Radio 2.
Bye, Krista. Thanks for dropping in.
Bye, Krista. Thanks for coming, love.
Take care. Have a great day.
Thanks for coming, Krista.
Take care. Stay safe. After these messages.
I don't know. It's like Lula's Bar and Pool. I don't know.
Okay, so you can't raise shields. Patrick, any thoughts?
Patrick, I'm relying on you for this one.
Help her, Patrick. You are our only hope.
There's a cat on you.
Oh, she's torn this chair to pieces.
I have a joke here too, but I don't want to say it in case in some world it's right.
But I can't recall T'Pol ever being introduced to jazz.
I believe in the episode where they met the Vatosh Couture, or the Vulcans Without Logic. I believe it took place in a flashback.
Rikers Island. That's where you find jazz.
I don't think it's that Vulcan monastery that had the listening post.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's steak and chips for supper tonight.
Sounds yummy.
Yeah.
I think we're going to just go with Lula's Bar and Pool because we can't remember.
Lulu's Bar and
Some bar
Pool.
on Earth.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see if it is indeed Lulu. Was it?
Lula's Bar and Pool. It's a
Lulu's-
song by a band called Shoulders.
Oh, okay. Well, it's actually called Fusion. The Fusion.
Well, I'm not going to know that, am I?
No, I don't know why I chose that. I think I was trying for a different question and it didn't work out, so I went for that. Anyway, so at the end of round 1, Conti's comrades are squeaking by with 4 points. Captain Protons are hot on their heels with a very respectable 3 points. But it's all to play for after these messages.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Messages.
Learned that the hard way.
Close. Was it? Closed communication circuits. Or something like that.
Well, in the absence of any helpful messages, we will go to round 2, which consists of. Wait a minute. That's not
Like
right.
joking.
Questions that each require. Is it? Yeah, 6 questions that each require 2 answers. If you provide both answers correctly, you get 2 points. If the team fails to answer one or both, the other team is invited to use their tractor beam to tractor one, well, whatever questions weren't picked up. But be careful, because if you activate tractor beam, provide an incorrect answer, the point actually reverts back to the original team and you don't get it. So
Okay.
you may
My
want to
space tickers
be
also
careful.
asked if they can not refer to Discovery as STD.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
By the way, my children.
Some people do like Star Trek Discovery, and yeah. Okay.
Well, I like Discovery, and I don't care who disagrees with me.
So we just call it Star Trek D.
If
Or
you
Disco.
enjoy it,
Yeah.
more power to you. I wish I could enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
I enjoyed
Or maybe
season
in a
2
one
and
thing,
season
but
4.
each to their own.
Star Trek
Hang on,
Discovery
hang on.
is like the movies. The odd numbered seasons were terrible, but the even numbered seasons were actually pretty good. So
I'm going to disagree with that because I thought season 5 was fantastic.
Five
I
was-
actually fell
Five-
asleep in the final episode. The last episode, I just.
And season 5 of Voyager had some great episodes.
5 had its ups and downs.
Yeah, the downs were in the final episode. Like, let's rewrite it quickly to make it an ending. Bloody hell, it's so obvious.
Oh yeah, that was plainly obvious.
I think we can all agree that Gordon's point is well taken. And should I ever decide to watch any of this Star Trek of yours, I may begin with Discovery, just because of that. So thank you, Gordon. So let's have question 1 of round 2, which I think now we've missed. Yeah. So this one goes to Conti's comrades. Conti's comrades. To which planet did T'Pol track Johnson and Minos in 2135, and for what organization was she working for at the time?
Right, she was working for Vulcan Intelligence.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But what planet? I don't know. I have no idea what planet. I'm afraid.
Yeah, I don't know the planet either. I know she recruits Archer to track him down, but I don't remember. I know there was like snow and stuff, but I don't remember the planet.
No, I don't either. I've got no clue who it was.
The planet of
I agree
snow
with the
and
Vulcan
stuff and
intelligence
dangerous
part,
stuff.
though.
That's just Scotland.
We'll say.
And the date here is therefore.
We'll say it's the ice planet of Hoth.
Nice. Planet of Hoth?
Yeah.
Okay. So your answers are, what was it? Vulcan Intelligence
Vulcan intelligence.
and the ice planet of Hoth.
Yeah.
Jeff, what do you think for the
If
first
they
answer?
get Hawk right, I'll be amazed.
Well, it's kind of close. I mean, it's not the.
It is kind of
It's,
close. It's the kind of thing I could see you cutting up about if I were to.
Jeff, have I told you how much I love you and I think of you every day?
oh, do you now?
I do.
Oh.
And how I appreciate you in my life so much. And how happy you've made me.
Do you really? No. I'm tempted to give them one of the points.
Yeah. I think we should give him one of the points.
Okay. So you are getting a point for she was working for Vulcan Intelligence, which was a function of the Ministry of Security. Unfortunately, however, the planet was incorrect. And I'll point out once again the date here.
We're still getting a lot of background feedback.
Is it me?
No, I don't. It's Chaz, I believe.
All right.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like he's taken matters into his own hands. But don't let that stop you from speaking. We can handle a bit of feedback.
Right.
So, Captain Protons, would you like to use your tractor beams?
Patrick, do you know which planet it was?
No.
Then no, but I would like to say she was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar.
That much is true. That much is true. All right. Well, let's see.
Good comeback.
Let's see. Let's see what the planet was then. That pesky planet.
Yeah, very pesky.
Risa.
Oh, God. Really?
I kept pointing you in the direction of the date because this was T'Pol originally tracked them to Risa, lost them. It was the snowy planet where she and Archer finally tracked them down.
Of course.
Right.
Risa was a monsoon world before they started using weather control.
Okay.
So it would be very easy to get lost there because you can't use scanners.
Well, Zoe, that's a great segue to something I'm about to say, which is this round I've done something a little clever, just a little bit clever. The answer to one of the answers to the question is actually the subject of the subsequent question.
Oh, okay.
Or as I like to call it, cascade failure. So, question 2 goes to, I believe, the Captain Protons. And Zoe actually touched on this subject. Besides industrial replicators, which two technologies did Risa require to provide planetary conditions for optimum tourist comfort?
They needed weather control systems.
Yeah, I was going to say weather control.
Two technologies. Oof.
Beside industrial replicators, which two technologies did
The Vulcan League. Is it the Human League that sang that cocktail one? Is that why that's funny?
Yeah. Don't you want me, baby?
Well, I'm not saying no, but maybe ask me again later.
Weather control is definitely one of these.
Don't you want me? Whoa.
Industrial replicators, yeah. Weather control. What else did Worf take offline?
The warp core.
The Wharf Core.
Dwarf core.
They took
Is that
off.
what you said, Conti?
they
I
took
might have stolen your joke.
Well, they need power, of course they do, but I don't think, and that was what he took offline at one point. But
No, I don't think it's subspace communications.
Croica.
tectonic stabilization. They end up getting earthquakes.
Shall we go along with that one then?
Yeah, let's try that. If we can't think of anything else, weather control and tectonic stabilization.
Okay, well, let's have a look. Weather control and seismic regulation. Very good.
Close enough.
Yes.
I knew what she meant. We share a connection like that.
Oh no! Right, thinking caps on, ladies and gentlemen.
Nail-
Caps it up. No.
Nail biting happening. All right then, Conti's comrades. Let's see what's up for you.
That's the way. I like it.
Which
Oh,
colony
my
required
goodness.
a weather control system that suffered malfunctions due to interference from which anaphasic life form?
The Contis.
Life form. The anaphasic life form.
The colony is Conti's bedroom, and the life form is T-Dowd.
Wow. Wow.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Oh, this is from Sub Rosa, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, the anaphasic life form was the candle ghost, Beverly.
Anaphasic life form.
Where's Cinnabon when you need him?
Where are you?
Didn't you light that candle? You bring the
I wish
ghost.
I knew what anaphasic meant.
Do not light that candle.
I knew a girl called Anna Phasic.
Called her Anna for short. Phasic if you're naughty.
Phasic was her surname.
How are we doing there, Conti's comrades?
Thinking.
Oh, right. It's hard to tell. I can't see you.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we
That's
can't
right.
see you.
I can't see the smoke rising off of your head.
There we are.
I know this is definitely Sub Rosa, and the candle ghost was called what?
Sparky?
Charles, do you remember the candle ghost? Duncan or something like that, was
It's
it?
like the ghost had a name, but then he showed up as in a form of one of the Howard ancestors or whatever, but I can't remember the name.
Or he possessed one of the Howard ancestors. He possessed Beverly's grandmother or great grandmother.
Oh, that. Okay. My brain was going a different route, but I like your answer better. I was thinking, I don't know what anaphasic means. I was thinking of the crystalline entity, but I don't think that would qualify.
Her mother was named Felicia. Oh, her grandmother was called Felicia Howard. I remember that much.
Mm-hmm.
The wonk.
Yeah. He was a wonk unit. That's how it is. For those of you who don't know, a wonk is a person who's so deeply nerdy about politics in Britain.
Right. Was it the colony one, wasn't it? Which I think it was Caldus or Caldeus or something like that.
Calgon.
Yeah, Calgon, yeah.
It's going to take you away.
Caldos. Caldeus or Caldos. I think it was Caldos. And the ghost was called.
I was about to say halcyon colony, but that's something different.
What is it?
You're almost getting it. You're almost getting it. Come on.
What was it? What was it?
Contact.
Use the force. That's
Use the
Shields, I
force.
think.
Use the
No,
force,
no.
Luke. The door's stuck.
No, that's the Contact. Doctor Who.
Doctor what?
It was Ned. Ned. It was Caldos and Ned.
Caldos and Ned are your final answers.
I can't remember. I know he had a last name, but I can't remember the last name. It was Ned something. It was Caldos, and the beam was called
Ned's Atomic Dustbin.
Ned.
Welcome, Indy. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, Indy Tiger.
Caldos and Ned.
Yeah, good to see you. Okay, so one of your replies is correct. Answers is correct. It is indeed Caldos
Quint.
Colony.
Ned Quint.
The anaphasic life form,
Bring up
however,
the scoreboard.
there we go. Now, Captain Protons, would you like to use your tractor beams to identify the anaphasic life form?
Patrick, do you remember the name of the life form?
Not really.
In that case, we would like to not use our tractor beam.
Okay, so the name of the life form was in fact
Scoreboard.
Ronin.
Was it?
It was.
I wouldn't have guessed that if you'd given me all night.
I do because I would have because there were a lot of questions.
Ned Quint was the old guy. He was the old fella, wasn't he?
Yes.
Did he light that candle?
Oh, yeah. Did
Don't bring the bad Scottish accents.
He was the crotchety game groundskeeper, and he would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those pesky kids.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's 1 point to comrades.
All right.
Further solidifying their modest lead.
We are not Tour fans. I don't know what Tour is.
Tour.
Right.
What's a Tour fan?
Thomas is right. I'm not a Tour fan.
A rock band.
Tour. The nature fans. Okay, now that we've all done horrible Scottish accents, let's move on. Now, do you see how the questions are cascading? So,
But I didn't.
I didn't light the candle. I didn't bring the ghost. The only Scottish accent I can do.
Subroad is an episode I tend to skip.
Okay, so next question. Who were the first and final women in the Howard line to be visited, in inverted commas, by Ronan?
Yeah, well, we all know the last one is Beverly Crusher.
Yeah. And the first one was old Granny Howard. But which Granny Howard? That's the question.
Which one, indeed?
Couture. I'm sure Omni noticed that Jeff was not wearing his court-ordered plaid blouse today.
What? we just make stuff up as we go along, don't we? I don't know. Shall we just have a guess at a name, Patrick?
The only other Howard name I know from that episode
was Howard Stark.
Robert E. Howard. Ronan helped him write the Conan books. He was supposed to write Ronan, but he misheard it and wrote Conan instead.
Felicia Howard and Beverly Crusher.
Let's go with that then. Felicia Howard.
And Beverly Crusher. Okay, well, you got one of those right, and let's see which one that was. Beverly Crusher, née Howard. The first one, however, was not the one you said. So
was it Robert Howard? Robert E. Howard.
It wasn't even Roberta.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that's how far off the mark you were, I'm afraid. Conti's comrades, would you like to use your tractor beams to tractor away who the first woman in the Howard line to be boinked by visited by?
Thanks by a space ghost.
If Chaz knows who it is, then we'll go yes. If not, then no.
Well, it's all down to Chaz, it seems. No pressure.
Chaz?
Chaz?
Do you know the answer to this question? Who was the first woman in the Howard line to be visited by Ronan?
The only other Howard woman I know off the top of my head, apart from Beverly, is the Felisa, which is her mother, I believe. So I don't think that'd be the answer. So I don't really have anything, unfortunately.
Wait, I do. Yes, we'll use tractor beams.
Okay, I think we have an effect for that.
Beep, beep.
Okay, the first woman in the Howard line to be visited by Ronin was Jessel Howard.
Jessel?
Jessel.
That's not even a real name.
Jessel
You're
Howard.
just making words up now.
That's what he does.
Let's have a let's see if that answer is right. And it is. Well done. Jessel is not. That's not the first time. Well,
Very
it
good.
probably is the first time. Jessel, I believe, was also Dana's housemaid, and when he was the dean of some college or something. And I think the name comes from the Innocents movie. But anyway, which is a very old English movie.
Jessel.
Jessel. Weird Jessel.
Yes. Jessel.
I may be wrong about those.
It's Jessel.
There are actually people called Jessel. It's an actual name.
Yeah.
It is.
The hustle, the bustle, and the Jessel.
It sounds like
was she a doctor named Dr. Jessel and Mr. Hyde?
Very clever. Okay,
Right,
so the next question will either have to do with Jessel or it will have to do with Beverly. Let's see. So Conti's. Oh, did they get their points? I'm just trusting that people are getting the points.
They did.
What role did Dr. Crusher assume when she briefly left the USS Enterprise D, and from which ship did her replacement, Dr. Pulaski, transfer?
Oh, God.
Can I ask a question for clarification on the back part of that?
Yeah.
Does that mean what ship she transferred from to the Enterprise?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
I think I know both answers, Conti.
Okay, go away.
I believe it's the head of Starfleet Medical and the USS Repulse.
Do you agree, both?
I'm happy with those answers. I'll go with my teammate on this one.
We better look. We better look at that. Head of Starfleet Medical and the USS Repulse. That's good for 2 points to.
Well done. Eric sort of said tap dance instructor. He became the chief cook and bottle washer at Lula's Bar and Pool. He was so good at
Lula's Bar and Pool.
Oh, wow. Thomas Potts. That's brilliant. Chief sex officer of the USS Noxious.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't understand
You are so
that.
sick, puppy.
Your bar is getting popular by the minute there, Zoe.
Yeah, good old
No,
Lulu.
my bar is Lula's.
All right, Captain Protons, you get the final word and the final question of this round. And it goes a little something like this. Starfleet Medical operated which medical frigate, be careful how you say that word, in the 23rd century that was presumed lost in which conflict?
Oh,
So we're looking for the name of the frigate. I just love saying that word. And the name of the conflict in which that frigate was presumed to be a lost frigate.
So the next episode, T Dowd's new name is going to be T Frigate.
Maybe.
Well, I'm
It's
thinking
a
the
distinct
formula-
possibility.
Is it some conflict, or can it be a war?
I suppose it could be.
I think war is a pretty big conflict. Do you mean does it have to be named a conflict? It can
Yeah.
be a skirmish. It can be a war. It can be a contretemps. It
A
could
what?
be.
Uh-huh.
Because the only conflict I'm thinking of is Earth-Romulan War.
Okay. Zoe's got her
USS
thinking
Bozo and
face.
the Clown Wars, says Mikey.
Can't believe it's been over an hour and we're still on round 2.
Well,
I can.
I'll change my mind on that one.
Funny how last week went so quickly. I wonder what the difference was.
Is this the Archon?
What you
The
said.
USS Archon?
Conti's playing this week. That's the
I'm thinking-
difference.
I thought that was a shot at Zoe.
That's the important skirmishes.
What was that, Patrick?
The Cardassian border wars
Cardassian
weren't.
border wars or
The
skirmishes.
border wars weren't in the 23rd century. They were 24th century conflict. 23rd century is TOS era. The Cardassians weren't around, or at least weren't a major threat to the Federation at that point.
After these messages, we'll be right.
Oh,
Okay, new guess. I'm taking a guess at whatever the skirmish was in Balance of Terror.
yeah, I think you're right on that one. The Earth Romulan War.
Yeah, but
the
Earth-Romulan War wasn't on then, because
Yeah.
Earth-Romulan War was post-Enterprise.
Yes, it was, but the conflict is mentioned in Balance of Terror that they didn't even have they didn't even have view screens. They couldn't. They did their treaty via radio.
Subspace radio?
We should put that in the 22nd century.
You sure it wasn't a treaty by telegram, Zoe?
It's not. It's not the Pasteur. What's the one? It begins with a D and it's got a massive ball on the front, but it's not the Pasteur. Instead of a saucer, it's a sphere.
Daedalus.
Daedalus. Yes, the USS Daedalus.
Because
Okay,
I reckon, because
so-
that's what the class of ship was named after.
Yeah, I think it's the Daedalus, and it's in the Earth Romulan War.
Okay, those are your final answers.
Yeah.
I'm afraid neither is correct, which does then
Neither are.
toward. No, neither one is neither.
This is from Star Trek. This is from Star Trek Discovery. It was the ship. Sorry, it was.
Conti, am I to take that as a, albeit subtle, hint that you're going to employ your tractor beam?
Yes. Well, no, I don't know. I'm trying. I don't have the answers yet. I'm working it out.
Okay.
But this was the ship this Jet Reno on, and it was right.
Gordon might know, and he's willing to
I
review
know
it.
one answer now, but we still need the name of the ship.
If it's Discovery, I'm going to struggle. Sorry.
Hold on.
I don't blame you.
I'm sure John DeMarco doesn't blame me either, Jeff. But
He probably does not.
Right. It was the.
I think John DeMarco is a
We'd
closet.
like to employ tractor beams, please.
Okay, well, then we have an effect for that.
We do?
Well, I can make a noise.
Beep, beep.
Might be wrong though, but I hope I am right.
Okay, so what are your final answers?
Right, it was the Starfleet was the Klingon conflict, Starfleet Klingon conflict, or the Klingon War, if you like, and it was the USS Hiawatha.
Okay, so you want to do both answers. Okay. You've captured both. All right, well, let's see how well you did, or if Zoe gets some points back, and Patrick. The USS Hiawatha and the Federation Klingon War. Well done. 2 points for Conti's comrades. Don't worry, Zoe. Your favorite round is up next. Turn that frown upside down if it's the last thing I do.
Well, I'm forfeiting.
So we are at the end of round 2 with a score of Conti's comrades sitting at 11 and Captain Proton's a whisker behind at 6. But if you thought all was lost, Captain Protons, it isn't. It isn't, because have we got a round for you? This is round 3, which has been affectionately coined the Pixelated Riker round. Each team will be shown an image of a Star Trek character, ship, or object to identify for 3 points. However, the image, I'm sorry to say, has been scrambled like a transporter accident, so it will be tricky.
Ooh.
Now, the other thing is, there is a theme to this round, and by invoking your right to guess the theme, you get 1 guess. The first person that invokes their right to guess and guesses it correctly will receive some points.
Some points.
Some points. Exactly.
I think I see what you mean by Zoe's favorite part of the round, because in past games I know she likes guessing the themes.
She's uncanny at it. And
She's really good at
why you put at it on the end? She's uncanny. Okay.
Uncanny X-Men. So I believe the first image goes to Conti's comrades.
Who is that?
I said, who?
Oh, way to give away the
who there.
Well,
did you try new pixelation?
No, it's the same that I've been using.
Really?
I've been getting better at it.
Oh, okay. Well, this one does seem more confusing.
I didn't quite catch that. I'm sorry.
Right. Guessing that top bit. Oh, sorry, wrong one. I'm guessing the orange bit is the head.
Love all the technical terms.
That. Be quiet. They're at a control panel of some sort, and they're wearing a suit.
Yeah, that's Zoe's computer.
That could be from the Lower Decks episode. Oh God, the one where Nick Lucano returns. That might be Nick Lucano. I'm not sure. In that animated Lower Decks episode.
Oh dear.
I'm wondering if just based on the facial, if I can see if that's either Freeman or Mariner, but I could be wrong.
No, it's not Freeman and Mariner. I'm gonna say that's Nick Lucano from Lower Decks. He was in Next Generation in the first duty, and then we see him again in Lower Decks. I can't remember the name of the episode. But definitely Nick Lucano. I'm going to say Nick Lucano, unless you have another thing.
You're certain it's Lower Decks though?
It definitely looks animated.
Okay.
I mean, I might be wrong, but it looks animated to me.
If they don't get it, can I have a guess?
Because I remember the weird.
Yes. For no points.
For no points.
My brain's going a different track, but I don't think I'm right. It
Go on then.
kind of looks like what's his name? The trader from the most toys, Kivas Fajo, whatever his name is.
That is the name.
But if you're more confident in lower decks, I say we go with Colonel. I am wondering if there's ever been a pixelated picture around in Jeopardy, or if John doesn't go for pixelated pictures.
No.
He was wore a purple suit, then, didn't he?
I think John needs to get really
The
pixelated.
blue that looks like on the top of the head is what's throwing me.
Yeah,
That
he
dark
always wore a purple suit.
Oh, come on, everyone knows it's Wilma Flintstone.
Yeah.
Flintstone. I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to go with Nick Lucano.
Yeah.
Nick Lucano is your final. Okay, Zoe, did you have a crack at it before the big review?
I believe it's 7 of 9 in the episode where the Herodian take over Voyager, and she's a singer in the French Resistance.
Chaz.
She was
Chaz, we're
working
getting
as a cocktail
a lot of
waitress.
feedback.
She was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar.
Okay, well,
I was thinking
let's
the bowl.
let's see which it is, if indeed it is either.
Oh, no way.
That is
No
Deanna
way.
Troy as Major Recall. So I'm
Oh,
afraid no
wow.
points are awarded this round.
Oh, yeah, okay. Either one of us got that one right.
So,
No.
Captain Protons, this is your mutilated image.
That was a really well done image.
He outdid himself, I think, did our Admiral.
He did.
I didn't connect that gray with Romulan, dang it.
Let's have a look.
That is so easy.
Give me a second.
What is that?
Give me a second. My microphone
What is
stand
that?
is fallen.
That is
There we
easy.
go.
Nardang, qu'est-ce que
Okay.
c'est?
What the hell?
That is so easy. If they can't get it, can we get it?
For no points.
Guess it, I can't even bloody see it.
I
What
don't like that.
Mick Fleetwood. Yeah, Mick Fleetwood was in
Gordon,
Star Trek.
can you say in the chat whether you got the last one? He's a fan of the new distortion, and he's giving a fist bump. I think.
When I look over the top of my glasses, all I'm seeing is a freaking koala. I'm pretty sure there aren't any koalas in Star Trek.
Well,
There is. There is a
Well, I can guess the theme, T-Doubt.
There is a koala. There is a koala in Star Trek. It's in lower decks, and it's outside of time and space, and everyone gets confused about why it's there.
T-Doubt, would the team be imposters?
Confer with Zoe before you guys decide to make your. So let's get this one done, and then you have first shot at the theme. How's that sound? After you've conferred with your captain.
Okay, that's either a transporter or sick bay in the background.
Gordon, did you get the other one? I can't see your. Is that the oldest?
I am using a phone to play. That's probably a lot to do with my background. Sorry.
I don't really notice it that much.
Somebody mentioned it in the chat on StreamYard. I was responding to that. Sorry.
That was me.
Well,
yeah, I think
Miles O'Brien as a Klingon.
Sorry?
Miles O'Brien as a Klingon.
I don't see that, I have to admit. I genuinely think that's either medic bay or transporter in the background. Is it an exocomp?
Anybody have a turn signal on?
That's me. I'm moving my leg, and it's my wooden chair is creaking.
Your wooden leg, eh?
My wooden
leg.
my
Wow.
wooden leg is creaking.
I learned something else on this show.
Oh, man.
Captain Pirate T-Dowd with the wooden peg leg, matey. Arr.
Excuse me a minute. I just need to go to the toilet since the episode is going on a bit long.
Yes, this is. Oh, this is the guys, the guys from the Demon Planet, the people that are made out of living metal.
Oh, the liquid metal people.
The Tom Paris clone.
Yeah, but I think, given that I'm pretty sure that is the Medibay in the background, that is B'Elanna Torres when she disintegrates in the episode where they all think that they're the real Voyager. So I'm going to say Demon Planet Silverblood clone of B'Elanna Torres.
Okay, and your teammate is signing off on that, or are you just? I don't. That's
Patrick,
what it is.
what do you think?
Executive.
I'll go along with your one.
I have a guess, but I might give away the theme.
Do you boys want to get?
Yeah,
I still reckon the theme is imposters.
No, well, I'm going to have a guess.
What's your guess?
And the theme as well. I'm going to say the theme is faces, and this is the talking box from the Next Generation episode Haven, which was portrayed by Armin Shimmerman as a wedding gift for Deanna Troi. As the main character.
I wouldn't say faces. I would say Beta Z is the theme, but
Beta, yeah, good point.
Well,
Beta Z.
let's back off on the theme for a second.
Okay.
All good things. See what I did there.
Very well done, Mr. T.
Let's do the reveal for this one. It is indeed the Betazoid gift box. Now,
why don't I remember this episode?
I think he does disgorge a bunch of jewels or something and gold pieces or something. Patrick wanted to invoke your guys's guess. Do you guys wish to guess?
Right. We're going to say.
We're asking the other team.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Patrick, do you want to guess?
I believe he had said imposters.
Look at that, Thomas.
Oh, you still want to go with that?
Weirdness.
See, this is the issue. We've basically already said what we're going to say. So
I don't think it was cemented.
I discounted that because I've given you guys the turn, but you don't have to say what Patrick says. Sorry.
I'm going to say no. We're going to hold off and let them ruin their chances. Strategically, I think they're wrong, so I'm going to hold off.
Okay, so
and I'll apologize first of all if I'm incorrect in this, Patrick.
I'm really trying to figure out a way to do theme guessing in a fair way. So, Conti, did you want to?
Contarina. I said Betazoid, didn't you? Well, the theme might be Betazoid. So
you are. So as of question 2, you are saying Betazoid.
Yeah.
Okay. So. All right then. Let's carry on.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, until all the guesses are in, I don't want to. So there were no points awarded there, sadly. But a correct guess. But pointless. I mean, pointless in the sense that it was not awarded points. The guess was a good one.
I thought he was going to say pointless because it came from Conti, but
Well,
I'm
that's
kidding.
a good point.
My crush on Conti dares not speak its name. So let us move to the third distorted image. So,
Oh, come on!
It's the Mona Lisa.
And also, I'd like to invoke our ability to guess at this point.
okay,
for the theme.
well, the boys have had their go, and you guys can have your go after we.
Yeah.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Oh, Zoe's giving you letting you off the hook nicely, Zoe.
I got my head. It looks like bloody Mona Lisa.
Well,
if you don't get this, you need to rewatch Star Trek.
Which one?
In order, in one sitting, as punishment.
I bet it's from animated series or something. Isn't it?
No.
Well, Zoe's
don't help him.
Seems like Zoe's hell bent on giving you a bit of support.
Can we get a clue?
You just got one. It's not animated series.
This is not an animated image.
Oh
God!
I'm going to excuse myself to get a Coca-Cola.
Chad, any ideas?
Based on the theme, we guess it's probably one of the Troys, Alexana or Deanna. I just can't figure out which one.
That.
Welcome, Birdo Prey 5. Kaplaw!
Jeff, is the theme running throughout the whole round, or was it just the first two images?
It's the whole round.
Okay. So, Bezos then. Oh, this might be Lawrence. This could be Lawrence Suda. Because he was Betazoid, wasn't he? Lawrence Suda, maybe? Or.
But it looks like red lips, though, was the issue.
I like the actor that played Lon Suda. He's quite
Actually,
good.
it looks like an open mouth. See, that looks like when Voyager was under attack, he's got smoke up behind him. He's in engineering because he's wearing that dark. He was wearing a dark V-neck suit in that episode, and his hair was a mess. He had sort of longish hair. So it could be Lawrence Suda getting killed while he's trying to access something, maybe at that control panel to turn off the shields or whatever it was. Could be Lawrence Suda.
Or was this just a close-up of the goddess of empathy or whatever Troy was in Barclay's holodeck?
Oh, I remember that. That was so good.
Love that. I am the goddess of empathy. Muzzle it.
Muzzle it.
I think that's what she said, isn't it?
It is.
It is. Okay. It was either that or one of the Archibunka. Oh, stifle yourself, Edith.
No hints in chat, please. No hints in chat.
Or it'll be 20 lashes with a wet noodle.
Mikey,
is there a way to put your faces beside the image so we can see everybody's perplexed face?
Sorry, I just increased the image because I wanted to get right.
Oh, okay, fair enough. No, you know your own.
How much further round can you get? Can you turn yourself upside down? Mikey Susie 4, I think we can all agree that I don't sing.
Right. I'm correcting my assessment. I think this is Deanna Troy from the episode Genesis where she was in that pool of water and she was all frog-like.
French?
No, just mutated into a sort of a frog-like being.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, and those are bubbles at the bottom. Yeah, let's go there. Those are bubbles at the bottom. Deanna Troy mutated from Genesis. Yeah. I like it.
That is your final
that is
guess?
Final answer, yeah.
Zoe, you wanted to have a crack at the I was going to say whip, but that's not right. Crack at the.
Oh,
Definitely one here with
that's
a whip.
Conti's thing. That's
I'm sorry,
Conti's
Patrick.
thing.
I'm going to override what you were guessing. I believe the theme is.
Wait.
Diana
No,
Troy.
but I thought you wanted to guess the image first.
Oh, I know the image. That and Conti's right. I believe the theme is Diana Troy.
Okay, so I'm locking. You're locking that in.
Yeah.
Okay. I've made a note on my pad.
Whoa, what? I thought a team could only have one go. I didn't realize
They didn't officially make a guess.
Oh.
I said we were holding back to see if you shot yourselves in the foot.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Well, let us have one, and also consider the source, right? So let us have the big reveal.
Yep.
This is Conti's comrades. Oh, sorry, I'm not reading the wrong writing. Deanna Troy as an amphibian.
Yep.
Yeah. Kind of right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
you're right.
That was a
that's
different
For
round,
once.
Thomas.
For once.
okay. So we have our final image that goes to the Captain Protons, so they can snatch victory from Conti's comrades' cold dead hand. Well, because there's other rounds too. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I got you.
Yeah, but this is normally where I get my points. What the hell?
Oh wow.
What is that?
That's what I was about to ask. What the hell is that?
Deanna Troy's butt plug.
Wow.
I don't even know what half those words were, but I'm offended.
Patrick, do you think that's the sacred chalice of Ricks?
Or is it all the rings of Beta Z? But
Yeah. It appears to be some kind of crescent on a base with a thing in the middle.
When you said Sacred Chalice of Rick, I had something pop in my head, but I don't want to stoop to Conti's level, so I'll keep it there.
It's not Thanos. It does look like he's holding the Infinity Gauntlet, though, doesn't it?
Did you hear there was some internet rumor that Ant-Man was going to destroy Thanos by going up him and then expanding or something into a giant?
Yep.
And the theory was called Thanos or something?
Yep.
What? Some people, where do they get these ideas?
I'm sorry, but you've been on the internet for how long?
1 hour, 43 minutes, and 30 seconds. I'm that new.
And now we officially welcome you back to the Welcome Back Zoe episode of A Question of Trek.
Patrick, do you think that's the goddess of empathy?
To be honest, I don't even remember that episode.
What was that episode?
It's Barclay's weird episode where he's in therapy.
Oh, Hollow Pursuits, I think.
Yeah. I think we might be on the right track.
Clearly, that's just a collector's timepiece from Jeff's living room.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a guess that this is Deanna Troy as the goddess of empathy.
Okay. Conti, did you want to squeak in a guess before the reveal?
Which means it's not right.
No. Unless Chad, you want to have a go? Do you want to have a guess, Chad?
Pardon?
I liked there's Chalice of Rick's guess, honestly.
Okay.
Does not look like a person to me.
Have the reveal then.
Beta's like, so I was right with the crescent with the base and the thing in the middle. I I don't even know what the hell that thing is. Which episode
When-
is that from?
That is from Haven, and every time Loaxana ate, Mr. Hom would bang the gong.
Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
And
And
then
it's like,
Data,
you never used to do that. I'm evolving.
and then Data started doing it because he loved the sound. It's a good dong.
It was so bizarre. But anyway, that is a Betazoid chime. No points awarded there, I'm afraid. Now, the theme was I'm in a bit of a quandary here because the theme I wrote down was Betazoid. But when I think about it, they're all connected to Deanna Troy as well. So I'm thinking 5 points to Conti and 3 points to Zoe's team.
Well done, Chaz.
What about for Conti's team?
Well, that's
Well
the
done,
amount. That was the amount of points that I was going to give.
Because we had it bang on, but you guys were great too, so it's fair.
Well, they all connect to Deanna. Well, 2 of them were Deanna, but the other one was really more a Loaxana thing. Yeah.
I should have said my other guess of the Troy.
But Deanna is connected to Roxana, so
I just love the end of the scene with the box. Riker's like, "Who's getting married?" and Deanna's like, "Me."
Thomas,
Maybe
that was
you
not in
guys-
this round. It wasn't in the round.
No, it was just the picture round. No,
Patrick, are
help.
you okay?
Oh heavens.
My head's bound in.
Do you want to
Okay.
go to bed, dude? Just go and have a lie down.
No, I'll stomach through that all this feedback.
Do you want to just log off and go and have a lie down?
If you want, we can stop
Yeah,
it here
health is
today.
better.
If you want, we can stop it here today and continue next week. If you want.
That's all right.
Yeah, health comes first, dude.
Yes,
It does.
absolutely.
Doesn't have I've got no pain relief.
Like I said, yeah, health comes first.
Yeah, I go and take
No,
care
I'll
of this.
carry on. Because next week I might not be able to rejoin.
Right.
So I'll carry on.
Guys, it's up to you. It's up to you, guys.
If he wants to try, we can try.
Yeah.
All right.
All right then. All right. Well, I forget where we are. Oh yeah. So we're about
Round
to
4.
go into round 4, which is the audio round, which consists of 4 garbled transmissions, which each team need. Sorry, what's up, Chaz?
How many rounds are there in this? Because we're going to be running
5.
into a point in about 30 minutes where I have to get ready for work. Just gonna
5.
Okay, I'll tell you what, then. This is what we'll do.
5 rounds. 5 rounds. Anyway, garbled.
I think
try-
Conti wants to say something.
by all means.
What I said, we could stop it now because Chaz has to go to work soon. Patrick's not feeling well, and we can continue this either next week, Saturday or Sunday.
Well,
I'm
I
fine
said
with that.
once next week
It
I
would
might
have
not
to be
able
Sunday.
join in.
Sorry, there was a number of things said. Jeff?
Yeah.
It would have to be Sunday.
Sunday.
Fair enough. Patrick?
I might not be able to join. It's a big push because I have to take Madam to see her dad next Sunday.
Okay.
But I'll do my best. I can do my best
Yeah, that's
to
the thing, Patrick. Chaz
rejoin.
has to go to work soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're literally on a time limit now. I'd say probably we're not going to get through the 2 more rounds in half an hour, given the
No, we're
speed
not.
that we've been at.
So we'll call it part 2. It's so part 2. Who will win next week?
Okay, so this is
Two-parter.
an episode of the series.
Two-parter.
Okay, then.
All right, and we'll do that now.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. I hope we've put you on tenterhooks. And we will see you for the exciting conclusion of
Shout out to my employer. Raleigh World, baby.
All right then. So the scores will stand at whatever they were, and we will reconvene Sunday next.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Excellent.
Sounds good. See you all next. Thanks for letting me play.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining
I
us,
can't do
everyone.
the wood wrong and
Take care.
pop it, and my hands don't pin that far. I'll just give it a thumbs up. There we go.